chimneys and the rain. 20 years old, forehead on the glass, and London rolls around me like a restless breathing thing. Sherry found me at the station, her hair wild, her smile a spark in the diesel haze. And I followed her into Elephant and Castle, into concrete towers humming with the world. We danced through Brixton markets, Petra's laughter cutting through the reggae bass. Brian fed me cardamom and stories of her grandmother's gods. And Soho swallowed us whole, a red door low, sealing a band that shook my bones awake. I wasn't escaping anymore, I was becoming. And London held me like a fever, a wild pulse under my skin. I was body, I was everyone, I was learning how to begin. The city whispered, stay awake, boy, you belong to me now. And I believed it, I still do somehow. Bracknell morning smelled of toast and cold air. Jake shouting from the kitchen, Scrabble tonight, proper English, none of your American sins. We were two young men in a borrowed house, growing tomatoes that never lived, growing dreams that somehow did. Through days I rode the train to Waterloo, pressed between briefcases and tired eyes, and London opened again. Eleanor's East End streets, Margaret's quiet Southwark pubs, Hannah's Hackney parks where we lay in the grass and talked about futures we didn't yet understand. Canary Wharf rose like a prophecy, steel bones climbing into the sky, and I felt the city shedding its old skin while I shed mine. And London held me like a mirror, showing every version of me. A commuter, a lover, a wanderer, a man learning who he could be. The city whispered, keep moving, I'm changing, and so are you. And I followed it, I always do. Now I arrive in taxis and hotel lobbies, Aisha at the desk, greeting me like an old friend. My suit pressed, my hair touched with gray. I walk through Canary Wharf, where Daniel from Singapore shakes my hand, where Priya Sharma speaks of data and destiny, where the world gathers in glass towers to trade futures and stories. I drink cocktails above the Thames, watch the Shard catch fire at sunset, hear a dozen languages in a single bar. London is a constellation now, bright, sharp, impossible to hold, yet somehow still the same river, the same hum, the same heartbeat I knew at 20. city stitched into my bones. I'm older, slower, softer now, but it still feels like coming home. The city whispers, you've grown, love, but you never left my side. And I breathe it in, I always will. I walk old streets in new shoes, elephant and castle, half gone, half reborn, Bracknell quiet as a childhood dream. Faces change, skylines rise, but the river keeps its secrets. Every time I return, I meet the man I used to be, and the man I've become stands beside him. So here I am again at the tower by the river. London spread beneath me like a map of my life. I see Sherry's laughter in the lights, Jake's voice in the trains, Eleanor streets, Margaret's pubs, Hannah's parks, all of them alive in the glow. I raise a glass to the skyline, to the decades, to the boy, the man, the traveler. And London answers in the wind off the Thames, soft as a promise. You were here, you belonged, you still